magnífico. Nadie se mueva del lugar, por favor. Con mucha calma. No debemos tener ningún otro accidente. No ha pasado absolutamente. Cecilia, que es la prima.
We're here at Sebring Expo 2013. We're getting a look at an airplane that we've seen the airplane before, but there's a couple of differences about this that distinguish it from any other CT that we've seen before from the company Flight Design. First of all, we started off looking at the 912IS engine. This is the new fuel-injected engine that's now available in a variety of airplanes, and one of the first installations in the U.S.A. was in the Flight Design CTLS, which is now CTLSi because of that engine on it. But that's not all, like they say on late night TV. We've got a couple other interesting things that we want to talk about this particular airplane. First, we'll do a little personality thing because we have a movie star here. We have Dakota Fred from the show Gold Rush on the Discovery Channel that is eating up the airwaves, I guess. 5 million viewers is a big number these days.
Every week.
And you're doing it.
Way entertaining. Hey, I'm glad that I can finally show everybody how to do a little gold mining.
So you're kind of a long way from home here. This is about as far away as you could go from Alaska to here.
Well, it's, yeah, we're on opposite ends of the country right now, yeah?
You had a long ride to get here, but why did you come here?
I'm actually looking into getting my license to do a little bit of sport flying.
And you might do a little bit of that on the show that's so popular?
Well, I'll tell you what, we don't want to give that secret away just yet, but we might incorporate a little bit of flying Alaska.
All right,
into our segment.
We'd love to see that. So we'll watch for Dakota Fred on the Gold Rush show on the Discovery Channel and see if he's true to his word here. Sitting next to him is John Gilmore, the U.S. sales manager for Flight Design U.S.A. And John is a guru pilot, one of those fellows that's flown a lot of things a lot of times in his life, including in Alaska. Another Alaska pilot I know. John, in this airplane, not only do we have the 912IS engine, but we've got the new Adsb system in here. What is, first of all, Adsb, another one of those acronyms that we all seem to love, or abbreviations. Automatic Dependent Surveillance Broadcast. That's still one of those phrases that's kind of empty. What it means is it gives us some new features. What are they, John?
Well, the main feature is the ability to have both weather and traffic displayed in the aircraft and on the dynon screens live while you're flying the airplane. So now we have the ability to actually incorporate, instead of through the Garmin system on the dynon, is integral to the ability to see other small aircraft and other Adsb aircraft and gain weather views on both of the
And
screens.
it's free weather too,
and
right?
it doesn't cost us anything, right? It's
so
just
part of the FAA service that they're providing through this new system that they say is going to revolutionize air traffic and so forth. The important thing is you don't have to ask the guy on the ground anymore where the airplane around you is or spot them visually.
You get a picture.
You get electronic help now.
You get a picture.
Wow. So slightly out of the camera's view here, we see I'm looking at dual dynon 10-inch screens flanking a Garmin 796, which is a touch screen, and a beautiful thing it is as well. But this particular feature is coming from the dynon folks. They install another module generally right about here. You don't see it, you don't really get anything, but you got a row of buttons on the instrument, and those buttons now do some new things which help you with this.
Correct. Each of the buttons you can display different aspects of the ADS.
They call those soft keys, and I always wondered what did that mean. They're not physically soft, they're software keys, meaning the button function changes by software depending on what you've asked. So when you hit the, I guess, Adsb button, you're going to get a whole bunch of other choices that say, here's how you get the weather you want, here's how you get more traffic. And the Adsb system, as I understand it, correct me if I'm wrong, John, is better than the passive system that told you about other aircraft. That was already on the dynons before. Now you're, as they say, waking up the ground stations and you're getting more. Is that right?
What you get is the Adsb aircraft, if they don't get woken up, you're correct, they don't show up. So this is the system that actually says, hey, I'm here, if you're there, wake up and show me. So it's a little bit more outbound information than you had before. So,
yeah, which was just an inbound thing. They call it ASDB in or out.
When you'd be flying your airplane somewhere with other aircraft that were Adsb equipped, but if they hadn't woken up, you wouldn't see them. But if an airline or something would fly in and wakes up these other aircraft, they suddenly show up.
So you're going to see it paints a picture. It tells you which way they're going, what altitude they're at. It's pretty remarkable.
And it's amazing how many airplanes you see up there that you never see.
You can't see. I've seen it on the screen. Where? I don't see them. It's on this blip. And a few seconds later, perhaps I'll pick it up visually. But the instrument saw it first. That's a great thing.
This new technology is amazing. I remember about 35 years ago flying in a little old bitty small ultralight with your feet almost on the ground. This is a far cry from that. Well, this sport is what, only about 6 or 8 years old now?
We've been aircraft manufacturing for 8 years now.
Yeah.
The rule for 9.
Yeah.
But you know, big contrast to those earlier airframes, Fred, is there's not a round dial to be seen in this aircraft. It's all electronic information.
Electronic, digital, everything.
And of course, we got to talk to some 17-year-old pilots that did a great demo flight in here.
They did.
To all those folks, they go, well, yeah, this is what it is. To all us guys with a little more flying time in our logbooks, this is a little different and kind of weird, but wow, is there a lot of information there. And now on the Flight Design CTLSi with Adsb information that's available now, anybody that cares to install that equipment. Well, that's all in the Flight Design CTLSi, the airplane we've just been looking at today. We've been talking with John Gilmore, the National Sales Manager. We've been talking with famous Dakota Fred in his big boot that's known on TV. He's showing it there for you for all to see. Thanks for talking to us about this. And we're going to go have a little more look with one of your other new dealers about the new IS engine and how that all works. More information about Flight Design can be found where on the website?
FlightDesignUSA.com.
FlightDesignUSA.com. We'll put it up on the screen. People are watching this on their videos. I've got lots of information about Flight Design on bydanjohnson.com or bydanjohnson.com. Thanks for joining us.
Pasa saludando al trébol, colgando del asiento. Arriba Vadino Bolívar, negativo. Caída de ala. Media vuelta. Salida en negativo. Está colgando del cinturón de seguridad. Paracaídas balístico, Dino. Paracaídas balístico. Nadie se mueva en el lugar, por favor. Nadie se mueva en el lugar. Bajamos la música. Hemos tenido una emergencia en la aeronave. Todo el mundo queda en su lugar tranquilamente. Lo van a ir a atender. Miren qué bárbaro que estuvo lo del paracaídas balístico. Rápidamente, bomberos, por favor, atentos en caso de que haya algún incendio. Nadie ingresa al predio. Con mucha calma, todo el mundo se queda muy tranquilo en el lugar. Por favor, todo el mundo muy tranquilo en el lugar. Bomberos, ambulancias se van a ir arrimando con mucha calma. No debemos tener ningún otro accidente. No ha pasado absolutamente. Cecilia, que es la prima, y Luquita, que la está asistiendo. Todo el mundo muy tranquilo. Estamos con total seguridad. Dino está fuera de la aeronave. Un poco impotente se debe sentir seguramente.